Welcome back to Primetime News.
And a special welcome once again to our viewers on TVJ International in the Cayman Islands and online at onespotmedia.com.
We begin this evening with the news from Gordon House, where the Prime Minister made his contribution to the budget debate. The Prime Minister outlined his plans for the country over the coming months.
Now, among the plans, major policy changes at the National Housing Trust, a new housing scheme, and an expansion project for the North Coast Highway.
Our reporter Dwayne Anderson now joins us live. Dwayne, you've watched the Prime Minister's presentation. What can you tell us?
Thank you so much, Anthony, and thank you as well, Janella. So if you're a mortgage holder or you're seeking to purchase a home, write down this date, July 1, 2025. That date is key because several policy changes will take effect at the National Housing Trust NHT that may take you closer to your own home or improving your current home. The policy changes were announced by Prime Minister Andrew Holness during his contribution to the budget debate this evening. Now, this one is for loan applicants to the NHT.
Effective July 1, 2025, the NHT will reduce the waiting time for accessing home improvement loans from 10 years to 7 years. So, yeah. So before, you would have to wait 10 years before you could get another home improvement loan. Now we have cut that, and we have increased the loan limit to 5 million from 3.5 million.
Now, many Jamaicans have mortgages with entities other than the NHT and have no intention of taking a loan from the NHT, but they still contribute to the NHT. The Prime Minister explained that this particular measure has a give back for them.
Effective July 1, 2025, private sector mortgagors will have the option of either a cash refund or the application of their refund amounts to their existing mortgage obligations, provided that the loan is free of arrears.
Consideration too for many Jamaicans who want to spruce up their current homes.
Effective July 1, 2025, the NHT will reduce the waiting time for accessing home improvement loans from 10 years to 7 years. So, yeah. So before, you would have to wait 10 years before you could get another home improvement loan. Now we have cut that, and we have increased the loan limit to 5 million from 3.5 million.
Now, many of you in this particular newsroom live in Kingston, and you'll understand the demand for housing in Kingston and St. Andrew is one of the driving factors behind the cost of homes here in Kingston and St. Andrew. And as developers continue to build the houses, the land spaces here naturally runs out. That means the NHT too can't find the land to build affordable homes in the corporate area. Now, this particular initiative, the Prime Minister explained, will give residents in rundown houses in some lower socioeconomic communities a new lease of life in terms of a new house.
The NHT will seek to partner with owners of small parcels of land under the Small Development Partnership Program. This initiative will see the NHT providing project funding and the technical and construction expertise, while the landowner will offer their property as their equity for the development. The proposed properties must be zoned for residential purposes and have access to the requisite support infrastructure, potable water, electricity, sewage. This is targeted at houses for low-income and affordable segments of the housing market. Therefore, the selling price of the units must be under the price point set by the NHT.
Now, I must also tell you that a mega housing project is also coming for Innswood in St. Catherine. Groundwork is expected to be completed in another year or so to start construction on what the Prime Minister says will be the country's second most modern housing scheme.
I have given directives to the NHT to lead a multi-agency team to undertake the master planning for lands at Innswood, in addition to lands slated for development along the St. John's Road corridor.
Now, the Prime Minister also announced the highway extension project for the North-South Highway. This mega project will be a bypass for Ochi and Marmy Bay in St. Anne.
While we are currently engaged in the North-South Highway PPP project to design and build out the upgrades, particularly the Miami Bay section of the road, the government has decided also to pursue the extension of the North-South Toll Road, which will begin with a cloverleaf interchange at Miami Bay, extending westward to Discovery Bay, that's phase 1A, and eastward to Prospect in St. Mary, phase 1B. So this, Madam Speaker, is a major infrastructure development.
Now let's stay on the topic of roads, because a significant part of the Prime Minister's presentation focused on youth and how they travel on roads, especially in rural Jamaica. Now he explained that a bus system for rural Jamaica, rural schools in Jamaica, is coming in a few months. That too, plus a major boost for some of the country's older youth, specifically those at the Heart Trust NSTA.
We'll see 100 fully refurbished buses deployed across parishes, with 60 buses in September 2025 for the start of the new school year, and another 40 buses by January 2026. To further support STEM talent, we are launching the Boost Building Opportunities for Outstanding STEM Students program. Beginning in April 2025, Heart graduates in Level 4 STEM-related courses will be eligible for a grant of up to $300,000 to purchase specialized tools, software to start their business.
So, Janelle, let me tell you, the Prime Minister spoke for over 4 hours, announced a range of policies. So these are just some of the key ones, and obviously I'll bring you a lot more of these to our viewers in subsequent newscasts. It's back to you.
Thank you so much, Dwayne.